They also tested him for meningitis. They put a needle to get a sample. It's through his spine, like his lumbar spine. So they had to curve him like this. So his spine had to bend, push a needle through it.
Tired of the wasting. She just want my love. Say she tired of the waiting. Over and out. Girl, you need a soldier to show you the route. Pull you in close, areola to mount. My love, no corona, Ebola could out. Whenever you're alone and you're unoccupied and you're feeling hot inside, hit me up on my line. One time.
Say hi guys, welcome back to my mommy's channel. I'm River and I will be featured in today's vlog. You have to put this on guys because this is obviously when we have it in our hand. He's a baby, so they have to put it to keep it in place. But it was like bandaged up properly, but because Mr. is so active, it's like rooting all off. His fingers like popping out. No. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's your girl SK if you're new to my channel. For all my returning viewers, thank you so much for being here again. Guys, what can I say? So you know my previous upload, baby was in hospital. I don't know if you can hear him. This is how he sounds. Yeah, I know. Here he is, by the way. He's just fast asleep. And we're actually back at the hospital. Yeah, so we're actually back at the hospital today. And this is because, so what you guys don't know is that after I uploaded that video last week Sunday, which is when he was in hospital, I had to take him back to the hospital that night because he actually got worse. He grew a temperature of like 39 point something, which is well over 100 degrees. I had to bring him back here because, oh my gosh, he was so unwell. My baby was like so faint. Like I woke up in the middle of the night, like probably like 1 a.m. or something, and I heard him like grunting, you know. It's like he sounded like he was in pain, like he sounded like he was losing life, you know. He had no life. When I woke up, he was making some noises like and it scared me too. When I tell you I was so scared, I was proper scared. And then I felt it when he was burning up here. I kid you not, I got so scared, so I checked his temperature straight away and he was, yeah, well over 39, I think. When we went home from the hospital, when he was discharged the first time, he actually, let me stand up and talk to you guys. When he was discharged the first time, that day, so it's been like really hot. Remember I mentioned that in the previous vlog that it's been really hot in England, which is not ideal for a baby who's running a high temperature. So he was running a high temperature and the room was so warm, so I decided to take him into the living room. So his temperature after being discharged went up to about 37 something. But I said, you know what, instead of rushing him to the hospital, what I'm gonna do is monitor it. So I took him into the cooler room, which was in the living room, and his temperature actually went back down. I was like, oh my god, thank god. But then like after 1 in the morning, that's when things just changed, and immediately I had to rush him back here and they admitted him again and they did further tests. So they did like blood tests, and all that stuff. So if you can see, I'll insert the clip, like they put the needle in his arm, like, you know, to draw blood, and they had to start him on antibiotics straight away because they didn't know what was wrong with him. And that urine that they tested that I showed you guys in the previous vlog, they actually did send that off for testing. So when he was admitted again, obviously they had to really like follow up on all of that. And yeah, his temperature kept like spiking and going back down, spiking again. I was just so scared. I mean, he was barely eating. He didn't have, like, you know, as a mother, this is like the worst thing that could ever happen to you when you don't know what's happening to your baby. You know, if you guys are following me on Instagram, you would know that he was back in hospital. But for those of you guys that don't follow me, obviously you won't know. You can follow him, follow me, keep up to date. But yeah, so we're back in the hospital now because he has been on antibiotics. He's been on antibiotics and he had to have 5 days of antibiotics. So this is day 5 and he's here for his last dose. actually. So I'm so excited about that, and hopefully they take that out of his arm. So yeah, the diagnosis was that he had an infection. So you know, he had a cold, he had a high temperature, he got an infection, and he developed this rash. And also, guys, they also tested him for meningitis. Yeah, so that test in itself for me was so scary. I couldn't be there. They told me there's no need for me to come, so they just took him and tested him. And the meningitis test is actually like they put a needle to get a sample. It's through his spine, like his lumbar spine. So they had to curve him like this, so his spine had to bend, push a needle through it. And just the thought of that, because you know, needles on your spine. Yeah, so they put a needle through his spine, and the whole time I was just so worried. Like I was just hoping, like praying that my baby was gonna be fine. So anyways, they just kind of monitored him throughout, and we were discharged once they got his temperature under control, because they gave him meds for the temperature, and then they gave him the antibiotics. All that stuff started him on that. So yeah. Yeah, so that's what's been going on, y'all. Back at it again, but you know what, he's doing fine. Thank God for that. Thank you so much, God, for that. Thank you so much. I have to thank a lot for that, and thank you guys so much for reaching out. I appreciate y'all so much for that. For those of you guys who, you know, showed your concern even on Instagram when you saw me post and all of that. So happy to let you guys know that, you know, it's all going okay. Yeah. But yeah, we're here. I'm actually going in. Yeah, so I'm here now. I'm about to go around, so I'm gonna put the camera away. I can't be recording, you know, patient privacy, confidentiality, all that stuff. Don't want anyone to slip into this camera that shouldn't be in it. So I'm gonna talk to you guys after his antibiotics. Right, guys, we're all done. So we're gonna leave the hospital now. Baby's in the car. So he's had his last dose of the antibiotics, and doctors, he's completely discharged now. So other than like some follow-up appointments, he should be good. So he should have some follow-up appointments in the next few weeks, and yeah, he'll be good to go. They took the cannula out and everything, and yeah, he's good. Guys, can we talk about the sky? Look, can you see my surroundings? There's no sun. When I tell you, England has been through a massive heat wave that we had never experienced this while living in this country ever. And I did tell you guys we were like preparing for that, but let me tell you, I was not prepared. And another summer is not gonna catch me without having air conditioning where I live, because I felt like I was dying. We almost died, I kid you not. I am just so thankful that we survived, okay, when I tell you, and I'm not exaggerating, so don't think I'm exaggerating when I say I'm thankful that we survived, because that heat was no joke. My house was like a furnace. I couldn't cook, so I ain't cooking days because it just was too hot. It was as if somebody had the heating on inside the house. I kid you not. I had 2 fans on. I did not vlog all week. I was like saving all my energy inside that house, and it's like I was not gonna go, like where can I go to cool down, you know? Like I have River, ShéKayla still had to be, like she didn't have school, but obviously the first day of the heat wave, River was in the hospital, and I was like saying, you know what, maybe it's not a bad thing that we're here, because it's better to be here than at home. But the hospital, that unit, the children's unit, there's no air conditioning. And that's the thing with the UK, like we don't have air conditioning in a lot of the buildings, a lot of houses, because it's mostly cold here. But with climate change and all of that, they need to do better, or we need to be more prepared for weathers like this, because the thing is like our house is proper insulated, you know what I mean? So it's designed to keep the warmth in. So you see, there's no way to get cool. I had to insert this in this clip. I had to insert this in between of this video, because for those of you guys who would say you're from the Caribbean, you should be used to this heat. We ain't used to this heat, okay? In the Caribbean, we could have air condition. Our houses, a lot of people have air condition, okay? So we don't have to go through this kind of heat like this, all right? In England, the houses are bricks. There's no brick houses in the Caribbean, all right? There's no brick, there's no heat, there's no nothing. Our houses ain't designed to keep warmth in. Okay, we have AC that could keep us cool. in the Caribbean. So do not say because I'm from the Caribbean I should be used to this. I'm not. Thank you. Today I was literally watching you know, Meet the Mitchells. I love them. I always watch their channel and stuff, their vlogs. And you know, Tammy asked the question, which would you rather like to be in extremely like a hot climate or cold? It's not like I always said, you know what, I prefer summer, and I do, but yeah, not in England, not I prefer summer, but nothing above 35 degrees and stuff like that. I'm not prepared for it, especially in this country. You see, with the cold you can get dressed and keep warm. Summer, if you don't have air conditioning and stuff like that, and the fan, once it's above 35, there's nothing that fan can do, because when I tell you that that fan was pushing nothing but warm air, like we were dying. Okay, and my condolences to all the families that, you know, lost people. There was a heat wave, there was a fire, a lot of people, some people lost their homes, a lot of lives were lost as well due to the heat, because you know, children and elderly people and all of that, they're really vulnerable, you know what I mean? And I think that's what really affected River as well and made him worse, because he's carrying a high temperature, and the temperature in the house, it's hot as well. Outside is hot, no cool air, so it didn't make things any better. So for those of you guys that were truly affected, I'm sorry to know that something like that has happened to you. And comment down below, tell me how it was for you guys, because it was absolute misery for me. And I'm not going through that with my kids ever again with this heat. It's a no. England never ever, I've never ever experienced that in this country, ever. It's no joke, y'all. It is no joke. I kid you not. Take it from me, alright? When I say we survived, and it was hard. We were like stripped naked. River in his pamper. Me, I had on a bra and my underwear, because it was necessary. Today is like the first cool day. If you want to tell you, it feels so nice right now. It's after 5 and it's cloudy. There's some wind blowing and I feel cool. The house is cool. Oh my gosh, thank you, Lord, for relieving us from all of that heat. Never again. I don't want it again now. See how long I'm standing up talking to you guys? Look at River though. He's good, you know. Look at him. Hey Rivy, what's up? Are you ready? Da-da-da-da. We ready. Da-da-da-da. My chubby cheeks, baby. So they took it out, guys, and now they put a plaster on his arm and stuff like that, so on his hand and stuff. So yeah, we're good. Yeah, he will stay quiet like that as long as he's fed and as long as he's not dirty and stuff. He ain't gonna cry. That's my road dog. He love the road, all right? River know once he's in that car seat, we're gonna be on the move, and he love it. He'd be so quiet. Anyways, yeah, this is a short vlog. It was just to update you guys, really. I'm sorry that I haven't really been giving you guys like proper content, like out and about and doing things and whatever, but content will be coming you guys' way very soon. But you just have to bear with me, all right? And just, you know, go with the flow. If I'm going to the supermarket, just come with me. If I want to sit down in a house and chat to you guys, just listen to me now. Content is coming, don't worry. But anyways, for those of you guys who watch regardless of what the content is about, thank you so much. You are appreciated. All right, I love you guys, and I will see you in my next vlog. All right, people, bye.